guys, welcome to a brand new video of Mansell Media Corner, and today it's just random books and film corner. So, to start with, can't really tell, but it's a photographic history of English football. And what makes this book so cool is it tells you the history of the football leagues and who won the titles, etc. As you can see, so it tells you more about the football teams and where they were. So 1926, a very good YouTuber, Magpie Movies, legendary Paul Robinson would be impressed. Tells you about the FA Cup, who won. There's the old tunes. Again, something for Magpie himself. The late great Duncan Edwards from around here, I think he's in Dudley or Gornal, but he's a legend. Dave McCann. Looks like he played for Tottenham. So Jeff Hurst still around. I think he's the only one from the 1966 England team who won the World Cup is still alive, unless somebody else is, in which case Liverpool in the 70s. Again, it tells you who won the FA Cup, then the league. It's up Ian Rush. I think he's from Geordieland, which is Newcastle, to people who do not know much about the very beautiful game, but the legendary Alan Shearer, of course, used to play for Newcastle. I think him and Andy Cole at one point had teamed up, but I'm not too sure. The legendary Ryan Giggs. Paul Scholes, legendary Gianfranco Zola. Of course, everybody remembers this tournament. Stuart Pearce. Something about Paul Gascoigne of Geordie himself. Pardon me. Again, league. FA Cup final. It goes to all the way to 2003, etc. Kenny Dalglish. Sir Alex. Michael Owen and Golden Balls himself, old David Beckham. World Cup 2002. Great World Cup that was for Thierry Henry, David Seaman, very young looking Wayne Rooney, and Robert Pires. But if you ever see any of these type of books, guys, pick them up for some. They are legendary. Speaking of legendary, I've only just realised I had this book. So I was, at one point, although my Maggie's fan, really, it's like this thing. This was whatever happened to all of these players. I've either gone on to fame, like Cantona, etc., or managed the England team. Stevie Bruce, I think. Here's Andy Cole. Then United that. Tells you about all the teams over there. Who would have thought Man U would have beaten City 5-0, boys and girls? Who tells you the league? That was when Schmeichel was great. But Andy Cole at the time was a really hot football player. Book of Virgin Football Records, Ruud Gullit, Steve McManaman, I think it is, and Mr. Alan Shearer in his England attire. What game? What makes this? Pardon me. What a goalkeeper he was in a grotto. It tells you a little bit about the historical teams at the moment. You can't see it. Oh, now I wonder whatever happened to this young man, Gary Neville. I know he's England managed coach, and what a coach he is. Game 1 for Geordie Paul himself, Magpie Movies. And then it tells you so that's that, and here's something for everybody, the Ultimate 19s collection. Again, if you like your retro things like Pokemon, Jurassic Park, this one's for you guys. Just the staple of what is in there, like films, etc. Start with the legendary, the Simpsons. I was going to sing, but don't try and stay nice weather. Some good episodes there, so remember to it. So I think I had one of them bought Simpson figures, but Simpsons Monopoly and the games. And the legendary Sony PlayStation 5, PlayStation, the Simpsons Super Fat. So yeah, man, any films anybody remembers or have came out on media Blu-ray. One for Kermit goes. I think it's one of his favourite Christmas films of all time. Wayne's World. Well, excellent. What a film. Sleepless in Seattle, Goodfellas, which I've never seen, but it's got the legendary great Ray Liotta. It's got Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci. Titanic. One for Jamie Powell. I think it's one of his favourite films of all time. He's another great YouTuber to check out. First horror film to win the Best Picture at the time. And Face Off, which I've still never seen, but people in the YouTube community love the film. Love this film, Toy Story, absolutely amazing film. Classic there, Home Alone. Most of these have either came out on 4K or just about. Independence Day, I remember seeing that in the cinema. Forrest Gump. Can't have another film that I've never seen. Legendary film by Steven Spielberg and Schindler's List. Really powerful film. Cool Runnings. Pretty Woman, Sister Act, Starship Troopers. Pardon me. M. Night Shyamalan's The Sixth Sense. I think it might have been one of his first films he did. One for Jamie Batman Smith, Batman Returns. One for old Jim Jam movies and TV. Legendary Jurassic Park. Jim Carrey's first proper lead role. Braveheart, classic. I had all of these. Who had most of these Hasbro figures that were really great quality at the time? Here's some of the images from the Attitude Era. Austin and McMahon, The Rock and Triple H. Austin and Tyson. But look at the detail at the time. How many wrestlers? There's only two I can think. 3, 4, 5. 5 wrestlers who were still alive in that slide set. Who remembers this? Put Will Smith on the map. And Tamagotchi as well. Really popular toy from Japan. A show I've never seen either, friends. Doesn't appeal to me, but if everybody likes it, then that's cool. Okay. Dream Phone. I think they secretly came back recently, but them Furbies. Harry Potter, what again, legendary writing J.K. Rowling. Oh, but so I remember used to be on, I believe it was CITV at the time, Captain Planet and the Planeteers. Atmosphere. One of the best games at the time. It's going with a VHS. We got Baywatch with a very young Pamela Anderson. It used to be on ITV on a Saturday afternoon. is the film adaptation of The Rock and Zac Efron. Who remembers most of these consoles, guys, like Sony, Nintendo 64, PlayStation, Game Boy, Mega Drive, SNES. Start with the legendary Game Boy and of course Tetris. Pokemon Yellow and Blue, Super Mario Land, Bill and Ted. I didn't know how to game out of them, but again, legendary films. And I had the Mega Drive. Oh, I remember playing the Mega Drive constantly. You had Sonic the Hedgehog and Streets of Rage, which was another awesome game. Super Nintendo. Of course, you can't go on the legendary Street Fighter 2. Super Mario Kart leading the way. But Nintendo, of course, one of the great first-person shooters of all time, as far as a lot of people are concerned. And GoldenEye. When I had that console and PlayStation, one of my favourite games from that, not this, Doom. Again, and legendary mini toys in Polly Pocket. Need I say more than the Teletubbies? Super Soak, I believe you can still buy nowadays. Apple iMac, wonder whatever happened to Apple iMac. No, they were the early PCs, I think, the legendary Steve Jobs. A toy which has just recently came on Netflix, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It, I think you can still buy nowadays, but again, it's not as popular. The internet, when the World Wide Web first proper came into play. So these cards are worth a lot of money nowadays, but then the Pokemon trading card game, and Pikachu. Faster than the 90s. There's another one for Magpie, very young looking over. It's just Liam and Noel. There's the legendary Kurt Cobain and Marilyn Manson. In Happy Times, Dr. Dre and a very young looking Snoop Dogg. There's a very young looking Leonardo DiCaprio. Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake. Will Smith and Limp Bizkit. One of the great comedies of all time. It's not as funny as it is, but it has its moments. South Park. To be honest, who remembers when the DVDs first appeared? There's a couple of them. You got the classic, well, 50-50 in Dune. Blade Runner, which I've seen. Not a big fan of the film, but it's up to everybody's opinions. There's a couple of legendary DVDs. Who remembers Super Ted? Well, another great. So, and of course, legendary X-Files. A couple of books, magazines. I had a couple of the VHSs as well. There's Polly Pocket's Rival and Mighty Max. Ren and Stimpy, another great 1990s film. make Beanie Babies, Crocodile Dentist, Beavis and Butthead. Of course, I did Beavis and Butthead to America. One of my favourite shows when I was in the 90s on Channel 4, Saved by the Bell. Again, the legendary show that it was. Mini disc. Buffy the Vampire Slayer with a very young Sarah Michelle Gellar and James Masters. One for Big Paulie, by the way. In Beverly Hills 90210. Some iconic moments in 90s music. Death of Freddie Mercury, absolutely. See if Magpie remembers any of these albums. No. Blur, their rival at one point. Cleardo and Happy Times. Whether I'm still on speaking terms, who knows? I think that's no, but that's definitely Liam Gallagher, who's very active on Twitter. Girl Power in the Spice Girls. Backstreet Boys. Take That. Bobby Williams. Hip hop music. Not my favourite genre of music, but this was a game changer in terms of heavy metal and rock music. Never mind with Boom, that's that part of the collection. A couple more books. Contents. There's a lot of stuff on Movie Chat. Big Steve secretly gets overexcited. Here's one for Big Paulie to start with. Legendary Star Wars. Here's the Return of Jedi figures. Luke confronting the Sith Lord himself, Darth Vader. Chewbacca. And my cousin had all of these figures, but to be honest, I'm not in the box, so it's not worth much money. Of course, if you keep in the box, I'm worth thousands of pounds with the original figures, that is. Some of the play sets and figures. With some of the medias, Big Rancor, I like Rancor. Dark Forces, great game. Here's some of the books. So many films, everybody remembers this one. Legendary film, Commando, The Karate Kid, Breakfast Club, Dune, Footloose, Bill and Ted, Das Boot came out the Osborne, 1981. Remember watching that at the cinema and being amazed. Blade Runner, a film I know I'm going to get a lot of hate. I can't get into. Brazil I've watched, that's a weird film to watch in its entirety. Legendary Ghostbusters, Arnold Schwarzenegger himself, Terminator. Another classic Schwarzenegger. Indiana Jones, debut in the Osborne. One for Jamie Batman Smith. The Batman. Gremlins as well, another awesome film. Sorry about it, I've got a bit of a hay fever. Turning Barbie and I think put Arnie on the map. Empire Strikes Back, one of the best Star Wars films of all time. Classic name, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Die Hard. The Last Roger Moore film. In the View to a Kill. One for Jim Zimmer movies again. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Goonies as well. Another Jamie Powell favourite film. RoboCop, what I believe just recently came on 4K. Back to the Future, a legendary film. Another David Lynch in Blue Velvet. Classic Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids I saw as well when it came out. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Actually a good film as well, Escape to Victory. Police Story put Jackie Chan on the map. Aliens in the Flash Gordon. Star Trek 2 Wrath of Khan. My Neighbour Totoro. Classic in Big Trouble in Little China. First Blood. Poltergeist, another classic film. Labyrinth. Here he is, Jim Zimmer movie's all-time favourite film. Need I say, Never Ending Story. And the film recently just got remade, The Little Mermaid and Labyrinth as well. The Smurfs. Okay, but one for Katie Powell, Jamie Powell's wife. Rubik's Cube. Space Opera designed in the 70s. Subbuteo, I think you can still buy them now, or they've moderned it up, I'm not too sure. One for Big Steve of Movie Chat, so I think he's probably got nearly all of these figures and toys. Legendary Transformers. Of course. How popular they were, those Transformers. Very popular TV show. G1 Optimus Prime, popular toy. Rabbids, Patch Dolls, big toy of the 80s. Things 84, 85. Etch a Sketch. Hungry Hippos. Viewmaster, again another awesome head of its time thing. The Sony Walkman. Thundercats, what an awesome TV show. Easily Mask, Transformers, Thundercats. Thundercats Mask, He-Man and Transformers. I think were the biggest for the cartoon series of the 80s for kids like myself growing up. I had that Thundercat sword as well. Funny Bones. Gordon and Godfrey, not the Phillips Schofield. Well, like Chopwich is the 70s. Again, really cool bikes. Trolls. Nintendo Ghostbusters VHS set. Super Mario Brothers, I think I'm out 84, I think, I'm not 100% sure, you know. Part 1985, great year for films. My Little Pony. cozy couple. Dean Found and a very happy looking E.T. Speak and Spell, iconic scene of E.T. Boggle or Bogle, whatever you pronounce it. Super Soaker Game, 90s toys, Mousetrap. Later TV game show. Dane's Mercy Osborne with 1981. He-Man, awesome show in the 80s. Skeletor and there's He-Man, and a modernised Scareglow. Never heard of them figures before. Diddy Ruxpin, who is the main man of the Mega Drive period Sonic. Some of the games, Mortal Kombat 2, some of the Mega Master System games. Alex Kidd and Miracle World, great game. Prince of Persia, the original. Sesame Street. Montfort Jamie Powell again, his all-time favourite film. Probably had all of these figures at one point. The Turtles. There's Raphael. Leonardo. Michelangelo, my favourite of the Turtles, and Donatello. Paddington Bear. Very young, well, not very young, Jeremy Clarkson. Remember having these toys as well, really cool. Sylvanian Families. Captain Planet again. See if Magpie Movies had any of these. As well as Movie Chats, WWF calendar, sticker album, Hero Quest. Wonderful game for Movie Chats if you had that. Fresh Prince, Beanie Babies. She-Ra was He-Man's sister or cousin. G.I. Joe. Would like to be Action Force or whatever country you're born. The 80s music. Still by Michael Jackson. He is a legend. George Michael as well. Running Up the Hill, Kate Bush, legendary song. Rocks, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, the late great Freddie Mercury. Some of the Beast, absolute classic album. Can't go on them singles either. Electronic. Pet Shop Boys, legend. Whip It, Bright Sun by Devo. Public Enemy. Run DMC and Beastie Boys, legends again. Like Whitney Houston, Marvin Gaye. Let's look at some of these toys, amazing. See, got a couple more books. Top 10 book of everything 2019, but what makes this right? I'll just go to the media section. It tells you the popular like lists. about that. Biggest move of all time. Most funniest shows. Johnny Carson. Blockbusters, one for Geordie Ball. His all-time favourite films, easily Gladiator. Oh. Recent Supergirl, The Mask, one for Randy himself, Old Slave Views, Spidey, Wonder Woman, Thor, Snowpiercer. I think that looks like Chris Evans. There's Iron Man and Jude Law, Nick Fury himself. And that's that. And the same for 2017. Most successful documentary, Mamma Mia. Animated movies, comic book world, Turtles, there they are. One for Thunder, Spider-Man is Alien 3. And we've got the 70s, there's 3 more books, but what's the 70s collection again? Awesome films in this. So I found the first proper computer game. There's the games. There's the tennis games. Space Opera. Light Bright. It was an 80s story. Light Opera. Guess Who? Still going strong. These films that define the 70s. And legends. Fiddle on Roof with Top Always died this year. Diamonds Are Forever, the last Sean Connery James Bond film. Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry, French Connection 2, The Exorcist classic film, so is The Enter Dragon, Godfather with the late great Marlon Brando, Shaft, Clute, never heard of, Blazing Saddles classic, Making Graffiti, got a very young Harrison Ford in. My favourite James Bond of the Roger Moore era. Young Frankenstein, Godfather Part 2, Chinatown, Gunnar Hansen, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Omen, classic horror film, Jaws, another classic, Rocky Horror Picture Show 1, 2, Over the Cuckoo's Nest, A Star's Born with Chris Christopherson and Barbra Streisand, Rocky, Dario Argento, Suspiria, Grease, Every Time But Loose, Glass Cancer, The Third Kind, Saturday Night Fever, Smoking Bandits, Star Wars and Carrot, Indiana Hunter, The Black Hole, it is on Disney Plus, great film. Watership Down, Halloween, Days of Heaven and Superman the Movie, Kramer vs. Kramer, Bubble, Little Professor Calculator, Spirograph, Amazing Toys in the 70s, as you can see there's a lot of really cool game turns, Weebles.